Okay, so we're working on Friday. I'm going to slide this up a oops. Sorry, wrong button. Slide this up a little so that we can see more of my page here. And I'm going to have to write kind of small. You're going to have to deal with it. Because I don't have a lot of room and I've got a lot of words to get on my thing. So what first thing I need to look at is Wednesday. I said there are 2 clauses. So I need to find which pattern on here has 2 clauses. That's one clause, that's one clause, that's one clause. One clause, one clause, one clause, one clause, one. So none of the front page has any. So I look at the back page. Okay, here's with compound parts. That doesn't help me. Clauses. Okay, this is how I connect independent clauses, but I didn't. I have an adjective or an adverb dependent clause. Now I had an adverb dependent clause, so I'm going to connect it to what it describes. It described my first verb. So I know I'm going to have 2 basic ones with the verb from this going to the verb of the other one because that's what is describing it. Okay? So my main sentence is not when you throw a rock into the water. My main sentence is it will speed on the fastest course to the bottom of the water. So I'm going to put it here. I'm going to write it here. That's not enough room. I'm going to write it here. So my subject is it. My verb was will speed. And that's my basic thing. Then I look back to the front side. Basic. Okay, direct object. I didn't have any of those. Indirect object. I didn't have any. I did have 3 different prepositional phrases. This one describes this one. These 2 both describe will speed. So let's start by going. Oh, let's see. I lost my place. It will speed on course. And the describes course. And fastest describes course. So they hang off of it. Remember, everything hangs off of what it describes. And then I've got to the bottom, it describes where it will speed. So I've got to, bottom, the describes bottom. And we said of the water describes what kind of bottom it is, so it hangs off of there. It's a prepositional phrase, so it still is like that. We've got of water the. Again, if you haven't done this, tried it on your own. Try it on your own first before you look for me. Okay. So I've got. Check my sentence. It will speed. It will speed on the fastest course. That's all there. To the bottom, all there, of the water. So I've got all my words from that one. So now I just have to get this. I know I'm going to connect the verb to the verb. So with a dotted line, I'm going to do it like that and come over here like this. My subordinate conjunction goes on the dotted line, so it's when. And now my subject of the first one is you. My first one is throw. It does have a direct object, remember? Up here, so I extend my line on out, put my vertical line that does not cross. My direct object goes here, which is rock. A is what kind of rock? When you throw a rock into the water, tells me where it gets thrown, right? It's an adverb prep phrase, so it hangs off of throw. Into water. The describes water. And that's finished. We're done with Friday.